Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf Reviews. It's Gaming Friday. I'm Gary.
And I'm quite scared.
And today we are taking a look at Fatal Frame, based on a true story.
Yeah.
So I was looking for something scary, something with ghosts in it, especially after reviewing The Entity. I'm kind of in a ghost mood, ghost hunter mood.
Yeah.
And so I thought, let's have a look at Fatal Frame, because I remember this being pretty unnerving playing it through.
Yes.
Now, I also have to admit, I don't think I actually played this one. It's called Fatal Frame, but it was titled Zero in Japan and Project Zero in Europe.
Yes.
And it is a survival horror game created primarily and developed by Koei Tecmo, originally just Tecmo, and currently co-owned by Koei Tecmo and Nintendo.
Oh.
It debuted in 2001 with the first entry on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And the series consists of 5 games set in the 1980s in Japan, with each game focusing on a location beset by hostile supernatural events.
Yeah.
In each of the scenarios, the character involved in the present investigates using the camera obscura, and objects created by Dr. Kuniko Aseo can capture and pacify the spirits.
Yeah. Yeah.
The series draws upon staple elements of Japanese horror and is noted for its frequent use of female protagonists. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but in horror games, it's always the female character.
You've got to have the female character. It makes you feel more scared. You always play as Jill.
I guess Silent Hill
Evil.
did, more male characters than female.
Yeah, but tortured them.
Yes,
really put them
absolutely.
through the ringer. You know. I remember when the Xbox first came out, and this was one of the first games I ever saw.
Yes.
And I was just like, ooh, let's see what this is about. And it was tough for me to play on many levels. First off, it was the first survival horror game I ever played where it was like, you have no weapons.
Yes.
Apart from your camera. It is your weapon. You know, in Silent Hill you had a stick. In Resident Evil you had a knife. This one
But you
have
eventually progressed up to rocket launchers, grenades, katanas, and laser guns.
This you don't have that. This you just have your camera. And then it was a case of, when the ghosts turn up, you've got to defeat them, and you have to be looking straight at them through the viewfinder of the camera. And some of the design aspects of the ghosts can be really quite nerving, especially when you try to put yourself in the mindset of the game by playing it in the dark with the sound down. The game just sucks you in, like this whole intro bit. So I'm playing as Himura.
Yeah. Now this is just the background, isn't it? Like the prologue.
Yeah, this is kind of the prologue.
If I remember rightly, this character disappears, and then you turn up to go and investigate their disappearance as well as all the disappearances.
Yeah, I play as his sister.
So right now, you're using the camera obscura, and I believe you've got 48 images left you can take.
Yeah,
it's basically your ammo.
Yeah, basic. You got your basic ammo. I'm just trying to remember how to. Right, so I can move forward with this, and then right trigger X, left trigger no. That spin around.
Yeah, that's always a good
move for that.
Yeah.
No, we meant to get the camera out, and is it A? There we go. So I've taken. So some pictures don't do anything, but I'm pretty sure the light. Oh, there you go.
So it's telling you that there's something supernatural there.
Something supernatural there. So press A, boom. Picture develops. And there's a child behind. Yeah, that's it. The game freaks you out. Like, you're like, right.
Especially when it's, with the horrible lighting. Obviously, this is all black and white right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, it is unnerving. The music, the camera angles, the jumping from the third to first person with the camera.
Yeah.
Because when you've got that camera out, you don't know if there's things moving around behind you.
Yeah.
And sometimes there will be. And you need to be quick on turning and bringing up that camera.
Yeah.
To get the shot. So it's giving you your camera tutorial now.
Camera tutorial. Yeah, moving around. Use the analog stick. And you can check the notes. But, right. Oh, I just took a picture of the wall. Why did I take a picture of the wall?
It was scared you.
Something. Yeah, I used to spend a lot of the time just walking around like this. It's set to the other type of... Up is up. There we go. Right.
So the developers of this game actually decided, after the success of Silent Hill, to create something that was equally scary and also inspired by one of the game's creators' own personal spiritual experiences.
Yeah.
And of course based it on popular Japanese horror films at the time.
Oh, you can save
Their main goal when creating the game was to make the most frightening game experience possible.
And they succeeded. I felt, like I said, I've never completed this one. I played it a lot.
I can't remember which one I did complete. I only ever completed one of them. It might have been this one. I'll be able to tell you later. When you turn up into a corridor and you find a ghost that's kind of hung himself, or it's a body that's hung and the ghost is still haunting the area.
Yeah, there's a lot like that. There's the broken-necked woman who turns up and her head's upside down and she's flying towards you, and you've got to actually look at her to do that kind of stuff. But
I think it's this one actually. So I think this is the one I did complete. It is this one. Yeah, you'll find a ghost that's hung.
But I had to do it like two. Oh,
there he is.
There he is. So, picture a rope hallway man. Did I get him? Just
you got him. You got him.
But I must have started this game like 2 or 3 times, because I played it the first time, couldn't get into it because I was too fucking scared. And then,
I think you can also cock up really by not capturing enough ghosts or upgrading your camera.
Yeah, you've definitely got to upgrade your camera. You've got to keep your health. You've got to be able to do enough damage, because
now there are ghosts that you cannot capture, I believe, until you've got a better camera, and so you can keep taking pictures of them and driving them off.
Yeah,
but I think they keep coming
back.
They
will just keep coming
back. If you're
back.
backtracking too much because you can't figure out which way you've got to go, you'll get ground down.
And you've got to upgrade your camera so you get these special abilities, because once you get the crucial shot, it'll just make these kind of orange orbs appear around your viewfinder, and then all of that power goes straight into the camera shot, and you do loads and loads of damage.
Yeah,
which is the best way. So at the moment, I remember you see a lot of this stuff, but Kimuru cannot interact with it, but his sister can when she gets into the game. And that's even... Oh, can I get up there? Yep. Boom, man, looking down. Gotcha. Yeah, I saw you. I'm not scared or anything. I'm not scared. So
as of 2014, the series consists of 5 mainline sort of video games, and this is not counting any of the remakes, re-releases, or spin-offs.
Okay.
This is one of those franchises where you try to find where the first game is and follow the series.
Yeah.
But with all the different name changes, from Fatal Frame to Crimson Butterfly to Zero, it's just like, now which one's which and which one's a remake of what? But there are 5 main title games. Unfortunately, the 4th game in the series never actually got a European release.
Oh, right.
It was planned, but it was actually cancelled. And there's also no North American release either. There is a fan translation of the 4th game, which was released back in 2010.
Yeah.
Which enabled the game to be played on any of the Wii systems.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, the Wii,
The Wii
the
even had
game.
one. Yeah. Yeah. There's something over there and I can't see it, so I'm going to...
And it also gets confusing because none of these games are numbered, It kind of just like, at least the Resident Evils are still numbered.
Yeah.
Well, at least no, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, was that number 7? It was just Biohazard,
there's
wasn't it?
so many Resident Evil games, it's hard to keep track.
Even Silent Hill stopped counting them after the 3rd one or the 4th one.
Yeah, like I said, I never wanted to go any further back because I was so scared of the first game of this one. I was like, no, I'm done, thanks. I enjoyed Fatal Frame, thank you. Yeah, I'm all good.
Well, they decided to not number these games because they felt like each game in the Fatal Frame series was a standalone game and you didn't need to play the others to understand what was going on in this one.
I think the main character of the girl is the only one that translates to all the other games.
Right.
Because, like I said, I never complete this one, so I'm not entirely sure what happens to her brother, if he dies or not. I know there's a really horrible backstory to this one, where it's, this the family were committing rituals and killing loads of girls, and they had these masks with blades in that you put on the face, and oh yeah, here we go. So I was starting up with these people come to
Do we get to find out how they died? Or?
Well, the guy you're playing, Kimuru, came to find these people.
Yeah, and they all disappeared in the house as well.
They all disappeared. So then once he disappears, his sister comes. Look at that. That's just looking wrong.
It does. All those hands just coming out of the darkness.
I think the first major ghost turns up now.
What is this?
What is this? Is that Chris's blood? Is that Chris's notepad? Oh man, I don't want to do this game. Why do you do this game?
Just even the music beats and the camera work.
I know.
It really does capture.
I'm so glad we're playing this during the day.
Yes, the lights are on.
Imagine trying to play this over a 24-hour Twitch stream.
It could be pretty scary. Yeah.
God,
you do feel unnerved just being in this game.
Yeah, and he's got to get his camera
this
ready.
old style camera.
Ready? Where is it?
Where is it?
It's right there in fucking front of me, that's why.
I don't think you've even got the zoom function on the camera yet, have you?
No, don't look at it. Don't.
You've got to look at it. You've got to look at it to take the pictures.
Oh,
There
there it is. Bang, right in the face. Let's get it off.
I think you do get multipliers or points, or it does tell you how much damage you're doing, how focused.
The more critical hits you get on it, the more
how
power,
centered it is,
the more powers you get, points you get, and the points you use to buy more upgrades for the camera. Right, okay. Mystical power accumulates. Damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. The circle glows like a shot. Okay, right. Get the camera. Get the camera out. Okay, where is it? Well, there we go. I started to get it then, but there. Hold still. Ah, he got me. He got me. Get off me. Right, run away. Run away. And he runs like a flid. He just runs like a flid. Okay, flick around. Where is it? There it is. Boom. I've done 70 damage to it. Come on, need another one. There we go. Boom. How much damage was that? That's 90 damage. I think I killed it. Yes.
So looking into the truth behind the based on a true story or based on real events,
Yeah.
it would appear that none of that is actually true.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Although they did actually go to locations in Japan, which have real folklore and apparently real documented hauntings.
Well, they've got like a whole forest over there that people kill themselves in. I mean,
Well, yeah, and I think there's a similar sort of forest in one of these games as well. I mean,
Yeah.
well, there's ghosts and paranormal activity happening everywhere in abundance.
yeah.
You know, so but yeah, actually going to some of these locations, I guess they might be abandoned by now, and so just even abandoned houses can be quite creepy in their own way,
Especially when
haunted
you're
or
walking around with
otherwise.
a camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, apparently when they originally developed the game, there wasn't even a camera. The only
Wow.
way to actually fight off the ghost was going to be by creating light sources. Kind of reminds me of Obscure.
Yeah,
or
yeah. Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark, yes, yeah. But of course they added the camera, which when they were developing it, they were kind of argued against it, but realised that it actually fits the aesthetic of the game quite
Yes,
well. Because,
yes.
you know, a lot of, the capturing of ghosts and things, it's all done with cameras or video cameras. That's how you capture a ghost.
Yeah.
Because that's how you want to document it. And obviously some paranormal things don't actually appear in reality, but come out on film.
Yes.
And so I think that the concept of it works quite well.
What are you looking at? He's looking at something. It's another door. Oh, is this the door? I just went through this door. Yeah, this is the armor room.
It's funny that when they worked on the second game, the Crimson Butterfly,
Yeah.
they decided to tone down some of the more frightening aspects so that players would actually complete the game.
Well, this is it. With the whole location, the ghost, the atmosphere, the music, everything is so unsettling that, you know, even when it does a cut sequence, you don't want to watch it because it's scary. It's what. After I'd already started watching a lot of Japanese horror movies up to this point, and so this is why I really wanted to play it.
Yeah.
And then when I played it, I was just like, "Fuck, this is terrifying." You know, people are like, "Oh, I'm still having trouble playing Resident Evil." I'm like, "You've not played Fatal Frame yet?"
Obviously not.
No. Well, get on that, because, like I said, there are some aspects. I remember there was one part where I came out to a tree and there was a woman hanging in a tree that I had to take a picture of. So that unsettled
So some of the
me.
ghosts are not violent or
No, they will kill you if they
Yeah.
keep grabbing you, and your hellfire will go down. But they've died in a bad way, and they're tormented souls. So you know,
they're haunting the location of where they died.
Yeah, and you just happen to be there, and they're taking it out on you. But it's like I took a picture of the body hanging in the tree, and it became a boss.
Yes. Yeah.
And so now I'm fighting this woman who's flying towards me with her head the wrong way round, and I've got to focus through the camera, get the most critical shots to do the most damage, so she doesn't kill me. So the whole boss range battle thing is there for you.
Yeah.
But constantly looking at this thing, and the fact that they'll disappear.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and you're
go
like,
through walls.
Goes through walls. And I remember I hit Y to flick around to see where it was, and it was right
there.
fucking there. I got all the power into my shot, took the camera, scared it off, lined my shorts, you know, and had to carry on fighting the boss.
So you know, it's it kind of games like Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, kind of like was
the
like
jump
over the
scares.
last sort of couple of years has been one of the most popular indie horror game.
Yes.
And it is just literally things jumping up in your face and scaring you. And I'm just like, I've had this before. Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't do anything for me. I have no interest in it because I've played something like Fatal Frame.
Yeah. We were there when the original thing started jumping out in our faces. Right. I can save here, but I don't. That's a save point.
I don't want to talk bad about Five Nights at Freddy's. If you're a big fan of it, that's all well and good.
Well, this is it. I mean, people behind that.
Oh, there's a ghost.
Oh, yeah, I got no camera. I've got to get my brother's camera. But
where'd it go?
It's disappeared. But it's all about the jump scares, isn't it? Five Nights at Freddy's got the same thing where you've got no weapons.
Yeah, no weapons. You can't defend yourself. If the thing is in your face, you're dead.
It's all down to using the camera, and that's what I have always absolutely loved, especially with the
It's a good mechanic. I just like having a good story and some atmosphere and everything else to go with it.
Yes.
And that's what this game offers me.
So I found my brother's camera. Nice.
So I'm just gonna to rank off the game series. But,
yes.
Fatal Frame, the gamer rankings for it is at 81% with a Metacritic at 74, which is pretty popular.
That's not bad, yeah.
Fatal Frame 2, the Crimson Butterfly bumped up to an 82 and an 81.
Probably because they were able to complete it.
Yes, yeah. And Fatal Frame 2, the director's cut bumped it all the way up to an 84%.
Wow.
Which is the highest rated Fatal Frame game in the series.
Nice.
Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented, dropped it down to 79. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse down to 76.
Started to get a bit repetitive.
Then we get to Spirit Camera, The Cursed Memoir, and it drops down to a 58.
Oh.
And then, back up again with Fatal Frame 2, Deep Crimson Butterfly, back up to 78. And then Fatal Frame Maiden of the Black Widow, which I think was 2014 or 2000. I can't remember. It was quite a while ago still.
Yeah.
And that was back at a 67%. So the series has kind of waned over the years that it's been releasing titles. And it's never been one to sell particularly well as a series. But still is ranked up there with Silent Hill and Resident Evil as the best survival horror games on the platform. Yeah. And as memorable as series go, it kind of... I would rank this one maybe over the Fear of the Dark.
Fear of the Dark?
Oh, the Clock Tower series of games.
Yes. I still haven't done the Clock Tower series. I wouldn't mind doing those. But the thing that I always loved about this one in particular, I don't know if they follow it on in the other series, was it's all set around this one house. And
I think all the others are at different locations.
But the rooms in this house are where is he? I just saw him up there and he's disappeared.
He's moved on.
There he is. Come on, brother. I need that shot. Can I get him?
I think he got him.
I got him there.
Nope. No. I think because it gives you it tells you.
Yeah,
if you've got
it
him.
was blocked. The fact that the rooms are locked off.
Yeah.
And it goes over the course of a couple of nights. So once you've completed, there's my type of film.
Yeah.
Once you've completed one evening, the next bunch of rooms will unlock.
That's right.
So you aren't retracing your own steps. You start to remember certain rooms, but those rooms are now helpful to get you to the next location you need to get to.
Yeah, very Resident Evil 1, and it's designed that way.
But the fact, Resident Evil 1, you had the key and you just kept trying the key until you found the right door. With this one, it's like that door there, it's blocked, and I'll just come running back at some point,
and it will be unlocked. Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't want to go in it. I don't
want
to. There's a shiny thing there. Is that more herbal medicine?
More herbs.
I remember the medicine. You cannot get hurt in this game because there's not
nothing
a lot
that physically really hurts you.
No, but there's nothing. There's not that many herbs and medicines to find. So if you end up taking a lot of damage by ghosts, the game will get very, very hard. So you've got to have your photography skills down really, really well to obviously. Oh, where's he?
Oh, he just ran through the wall. Went behind the screen.
Yeah,
maybe he's still back there. Can't see. Oh, but there's strange markings on the screen.
Maybe I can move it and there's a door behind it. That's just always freaks me out.
Ghost just hiding out of frame.
It takes you back to it's you on The Grudge.
Yes, yeah.
Hello,
I'm stuck in a well.
Play with me. I want to play with you.
No.
take my picture. Selfie. No. Fatal Frame, the selfie mode, where you can only defeat ghosts by having yourself in
with
shot.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to put Frank West
Yeah.
in a Fatal Frame game.
Was this before Dead Rising?
Yeah, it's
This was
before Dead Rising.
Dead
Yeah, way
Rising.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's
Okay.
not that many games which utilize the camera as your main source. I guess the Outlast? Yeah, both of those you're running around with a camera. And I think Resident Evil Biohazard has the camera.
Yeah.
Because you find the VHS tapes and you get to watch them back.
Oh yes, right. I'm waiting for it to turn blue, so I need to get it in shot. I think I need to get a wide shot.
But I'm going to say all those other games can be said to be borrowing from
too
this
far.
in some regard. I think this is as far as I can remember. This is the first game I ever known to have a camera as your weapon
Yeah.
or as a way of progressing.
Well, so it appears to be an emulator issue that if you download the game,
It's a bit glitchy and a bit temperamental, and that is the thing with all emulators. Is that
Yes.
when you try and play these old games for recording purposes, it's a bit of a pain. And so there's a plethora of glitches in the emulated versions of the game, between the camera not working, not being able to do damage to ghosts, and not being able to take photos to progress the game. It's kind of...
But I don't think that deters anything from the game itself. I mean, obviously, it's just
not.
a transfer program issue. The game itself, if you can get a copy of Fatal Frame, I'd even say any of the Fatal Frames, really. I mean, I haven't played any of them after Project Zero on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
This one is really, really good.
Yeah.
You just got to get a working copy of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can get them cheap enough, and obviously it works on the PlayStation 2. I'm not sure if it's backwards compatible to the PS3, but yeah, I definitely recommend Fatal Frame 1 and 2 to an extent, because they're really good. They're top of the line survival horror games for the time.
Yes.
And so they're very atmospheric, very creepy.
It's very uneasy. Reminds you of all the great Japanese horror films that they have out.
Yeah.
They're on point with all the different camera angles, the music, just the uneasiness that you get with the whole game. I'd definitely say, check it out.
Definitely. Well, with that, we're going to bring this episode to an end. I just want to say thanks for watching, everyone. We're back next Friday, looking at another video game. Of course, new film reviews on Thursdays. You can find us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Patreon. And don't forget, new podcast is up tomorrow.
Yay!
Take it easy, everyone. See you next time.
Stupid door. You get past that door.